Recently, I heard a story about a crazy room. Miley called me, and you won't believe it, the guy's curiosity is truly... Charlie crafted a convincing story, then suggested, why not try charity work, Julie, before you go bonkers? I'll help her donate these clothes to the local orphanage. With sympathy and admiration for Julie, the man quickly got it done. After waiting ages for his suitcase, he called. Why was his stuff sent to someone else? He told me your shopping for a person was so impulsive, and I get it, I really do. That's what your tenant said. Julie didn't bother blaming the staff, she just threw Charlie under the bus instead. Things escalated. She used glue to jam the lock, creating an illusion, leaving the locksmith feeling the heat. While out, Charlie changed the lock and found herself locked out that night. After a moment, she realized Julie did this. Smart, she tried to sneak in through the balcony, but overestimated her leap. Charlie, hanging mid-air, couldn't stop laughing. Julie coolly took out her phone to snap her embarrassment, then dialed the local police, ID-like, to report a crime. And just like that, Charlie was mistaken for a burglar and spent 5 long hours in the slammer while the cops figured out who she really was. After release, she stormed home in a downpour, glaring at innocent Julie, threats bubbling under her breath. Sweet dreams really took a turn that night. Tossing and turning, fearing she wouldn't wake up, she spent a long worried night, yet no Charlie retaliation came. Just as she thought she could relax, the next morning on July's evening tour, all eyes coincidentally or not were on her, even getting some sympathy and encouragement from fellow tourists. As she strolled into the courtyard, Julie realized Charlie had uncovered her breakup diary from months ago. Not only that, but he had posted it in such a noticeable spot. Julie felt utterly mortified. Just as war was declared, Charlie changed his tone, sincerely apologized, and even offered to cook as a gesture. Naturally, Julie didn't believe his sudden kindness, but curiosity got the better of her, and she agreed to dinner. Seeing her weariness, Charlie grinned mischievously. Julie caught on and switched drinks back. As the red wine slid down her throat, Julie didn't notice anything amiss, diving into the feast and unexpectedly loving the new flavor. Charlie innocently raved about the dish and its ingredients, while Julie thought, what a bizarre dinner. Learning that folks from July's hometown never eat horse meat, it struck an odd note for dinner, and her gossip-loving side felt that something with her defenses crumbling. Julie picked up food to deal with Charlie, and by the way, wasting food is a * disclaimer, please don't try this. * they swapped weapons for cutlery, drawing curious onlookers. Just as local security arrived, they asked, what's the relationship here? We're celebrating Romeo and Julie, not Montague and Capulet. Got it. If I see you two again, you'll be spending the night in my village, and no more wasting food. What was he saying? Yeah, understood. God's warning hit home, and just like that, both were off each other's minds. Julie sulked on the couch, while Charlie pulled out a bottle of red. While seeking to make amends, Charlie elaborated on how horse meat was specifically prepared. You get so much meat. Is it made from mushrooms? Yes. But trust me, everything else is the real deal. When it was just a scare, July's gloom vanished, easing their relationship. With the wine loosening their tongues, they both offered apologies, transforming the vibe in mere moments. The reconciled duo sat quietly on the balcony, and Charlie gracefully bowed out of the house battle. Julie suggested showing him around, and during the stroll, Charlie shared the purpose of his trip. Turns out he was a sommelier, and there was a vineyard nearby that hosted a lively annual exchange event. Charlie was also on a mission this year to acquire a vineyard on the brink of collapse. Talk about being busy. Yet every year he visited without ever truly taking in the sights. Julie eagerly took on the role of tour guide, leading Charlie to the wish. As it was late, many spots were closed, and after a few drinks, they headed back to the vacation house early. That night, Julie first had the bed since arriving, as she woke early to clean up yesterday's battlefield. Next, she went downstairs for coffee, and after a quick spruce up, woke Charlie from his slumber. Looking at the impeccably tidy house made her let out a sigh, and Julie smiled knowingly. After their brief time together last night, she realized Charlie wasn't so insufferable after all. In fact, she discovered that Charlie had a fair share of redeeming qualities. After all, the wine tasting event was set for the evening. Luckily, Charlie, who dismissed everything, agreed to July's suggestion and strolled Strongshield. They also took a tour of July's nighttime secretary's office, and what a unique day of experience it was. The two were practically inseparable, chatting about family life while walking along the bridge. They also shared thoughts on romance and fate while sitting by the sea, exchanging funny anecdotes from their past lives, followed by sharing her relationship experiences. Julie had never attended an industry wine conference, so Charlie invited her.